sanibonani igama lami ngingusisi uthwala umnyama ujivakaze ngenamponda amadoda avale emnyanga amakhanda umkhonto duma njengezulu. And yes, of course, this is Behind the Brand with Sisi, and today I'm like super stoked. I'm like, and you can see also my dress, red for danger, okay? I'm really excited about my guest today who goes by the name of Hulisani Masakona, ngoba yini sikhona Johannesburg, hailing all the way from Venda. He's a Venda superstar,
Yes,
you know what I
ma'am.
mean? And he goes by the name of Lutroo, the music to his fans. Lutroo, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh my
Sisi.
goodness. I think I'm starstruck. You know what I mean? Because when I listen to your music, I know it's Venda, but to me it sounds like French.
Sure. I'm starstruck, by the way. Yeah, but
Really?
it does sound like French, apparently.
Yeah, it's like, it almost sounds like bonjour, comme ça va, Barmini. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like the
Yeah.
way that you just flow with the
Sure.
music, it's so effortless. You know what I
Sure,
mean?
yeah.
You don't even think about the fact that it's not English or Zulu or any
Sure,
other,
yeah.
South African language. So welcome to our show.
Thank you so much for having me here today.
And so your career started at a school
Yeah,
behind the classes.
sure.
So guys, uyindoji lo. Uyadodja esikoleni. But I mean, look at him now, you know what I mean? He's
Yeah.
sitting across me and we are speaking all things music.
Sure.
So tell me about that.
Yeah, it was the love, man. It was the passion for it,
Yeah.
I always saw the artists on TV,
Yes.
especially back then, because like it was like, wow.
Yeah.
Because like we didn't have access to much during the time.
Yeah.
So like whenever I'd see like your people singing there, your artists singing there,
Yeah.
I'd always say I want to be like that.
Yeah.
And also just because of just my love for music from
A young
like,
age.
yeah. So at some point in like secondary school in my grade 9s there,
Yeah.
I had friends there that sort of shared the same passion with me.
Yeah.
So we'd always talk about these people on TV. We'd always talk about like, we even gave each other names. It was a bad name though, back then.
Okay.
So I had to change it. But like we would like really, gas each other up. Like,
Yes.
yo, dude,
Yes.
I want to become like this. Up to a point where one of my friends rather, they got a laptop where they were boarding in the same school with
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
So during like school hours,
Yes.
it was like, let me go get like my laptop, right? I downloaded this music app and I like have these beats and whatever.
Yeah.
So we went behind the school, like during class.
Yeah.
Like, ma'am, can I go to the loo? And until like I think we were about 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to my bros. So we went behind the school.
Yeah.
Then we started recording with like the laptop mic.
Yes.
Right, so we were recording like this
Yes.
on that mic.
Yes.
And to us, that was like very, very dope
Yeah.
until like now when you listen to it. But that was a starting point for me where I was like, okay, it's actually possible to have my voice
Yes.
on a beat.
Yes.
So I started learning how to produce my music as well.
Yeah.
How to mix and master my voice.
Yeah.
How to like use my voice as an instrument and.
Yeah.
Up until now, like I've been trying to be consistent with my growth.
Yeah.
I try to learn everything new musically
Yeah.
every day,
Yeah.
so that, like I always grow in whatever I'm doing. Also for like when opportunities present themselves so that I can always be like ready mentally, always
Yes.
telling myself,
Yes.
always believing,
Yes.
always building, always like trying to learn something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So that's
absolutely
where I'm coming from.
Sure.
With
So
this music,
parents, what did your parents have to say? Did they ever find out that when now you
Yeah.
are skipping school?
It was bad.
But
it was-
yenaya queen.
Yeah, but because our parents, right? Back then, it was like you either be a doctor or a lawyer
Yes.
or a police officer,
Yes.
and those like corporate things, So it was a bit hard for them to understand that I want to make music.
Yeah.
Because like they haven't seen that happening close to them, where they can actually believe that it's
Yes.
possible for, especially where I'm coming from.
Yeah,
It's just a smaller nyana like place.
Yes.
Where we are in our own space, in our own circle. When you
Yes.
dream of something outside of that,
It's like you're crazy.
Right?
It's like how?
Everybody's
So,
like-
I mean, do you not see
Right.
the surroundings? Do you not see your neighbor?
do you not see where you come from? Do
Yes.
you not see where this is?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So it was a big challenge when it comes to that, but eventually, because like I also I was at church a lot. I was singing at church a lot, at least parents understand.
They were like, okay,
Yeah, okay,
praising God.
Yeah. And then at some point when I was like doing actual performances and
Yes.
stuff, trying to like figure myself out as a musician and as an artist, we had conflict with my
Yeah.
parents. Where maybe I would come back late at night,
Yes.
knock on their window,
Yes.
and then they would be, of course, like, come on,
Obviously.
bro.
This is
It's
my
like
house.
1 a.m.
Yeah.
and you're coming back now.
Yes.
You wanna like wake me up.
Yes.
Up until a point where I just kept on doing what I felt like I loved doing.
Yeah.
And eventually they gave me the keys.
Yes.
Yeah, they were like, you know what? Okay, sharp, kid.
Let's let him be.
That's
Let's
what you wanna
see.
do, ne? Yeah.
Yeah.
Here are the keys. Don't wake me up anymore. Just go do your thing.
Yeah.
We'll see where it ends, right?
Yeah.
And that's where I've been since then. And now they actually believe, you
Yeah.
know. Now they can actually see, what's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, around.
I mean, because
around
I think,
the
you
whole
know,
music thing.
dreams definitely take much longer than, certain dreams take much longer than others.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Because I think it wouldn't have done justice if you went, you studied, you be a doctor, but you're not
Yeah.
really happy where you
Yeah.
are. And I think the most important thing for parents is to make sure that their children make the right decisions.
Sure.
So I think they were just being parents. Like, my
course.
dad would have preferred me to be a lawyer.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
I mean, I lie. I didn't steal this, but like, I'm not that. You know what I mean? That's not who I
Sure.
am, and I never saw myself wanting to do anything other than music. So I'm glad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That you actually took the leap of faith and you fought for your dreams, because
Sure.
how I met you is that I threw out a open verse challenge.
Yeah.
I was like, who is this guy? You know what I mean?
Sure.
Because I kept reposting and but like people was commenting so much on your
Yeah,
post. I was
yeah.
like, who is this guy? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, we decided that we were gonna do the remix of Umjolo.
Umjolo,
How was
yeah.
that for you?
That was like crazy for
Yeah.
me, right? It was crazy because like I had been on TikTok, had my followers there and whatever,
yes.
but it was usually around
Yes,
us as
yes.
like the vendor tribe.
Of course.
So when people heard the Chivenda
Yes.
that I was making, and they were actually like saying, "Hey, man, this is like,
This is proper.
yeah," that sort of like shifted my. I think that's where my mentality started like shifting.
Yeah.
As far as like the spaces in the industry
Yeah.
are concerned, and also as far as being comfortable is concerned, because that's when I saw this language can actually like
It works.
speak
Yeah.
volumes. Because like music is a language on its own as well. You know,
Absolutely.
you might start getting interested in the music itself.
Yeah.
Then that gets you to be interested in what's being said in the music.
Absolutely.
So that to me like shifted my whole mentality
Yeah.
as far as like this whole industry is concerned.
Mm-hmm.
And also like getting, fans from other tribes as well in other
Yes.
parts of the country as well.
Yes.
That was crazy for me.
Yeah.
And that's when I started thinking, you know what, let me like be intentional about like
what I wanted
yeah,
to. Yeah.
and also like jumping on like things as far as like the national
Yes,
side
yeah.
or level of things is
Yeah.
concerned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then we do that song. Then I see you with Khanyisa and
Yeah.
you jump on another open verse.
Sure.
I said, boy, be making moves. Okay?
Yeah.
How's that? You know, because she's such like a crazy creative,
Yeah.
and I see you guys have this brother-sister
Sure,
relationship.
sure, most
yeah,
def-
just tell us more
that's,
about that.
That's my sister, and she a real one, eh?
Yeah.
She's
one
a very
of
real
the
one.
few.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause like it's Khanyisa, she'll tell you as it is.
Yes, yes.
And I think I've also learned, as much as she might say she found like also like she learned the authenticity of, not learned rather. She remembered the authenticity of like the whole thing.
Yes,
When we were
why
like
she started.
yeah.
Yeah.
I also learned authenticity as far as I don't know, speaking your truth is concerned,
Yep.
right? As
Yep.
far as like even as a human being in the industry is concerned.
Yeah.
Like if you're saying, hey, I don't like this because 1, 2, 3, 4, I love you, but I
Yeah.
don't like 1, 2, 3, 4. I
Yeah.
felt like I learned, because I'm very in my own space, so I don't, or rather I didn't used to approach that. I was not,
You don't even like confronting.
I was not
Yeah.
that confronting,
Yes.
confrontational, rather.
Yes.
Yeah, so.
See, at least you is skipping class, but the English is still there.
Yeah, no, I'm trying. I try. But yeah, she taught me like, first of all, just be real, just be yourself. That's the biggest thing I learned from that. And also just being around so many creatives and so many superstars, in the
Yeah.
same place. It was mind blowing. I think
Yeah.
I probably processed it like 2 weeks later.
Sure.
And I was just there. And
Yeah.
it's like I'm watching a movie, I'm just there. And I'm like, wow,
Yeah,
everything.
out of body
What?
experience.
Yeah. What? Until like I dipped it after like 2 weeks.
And you were
or
like,
rather processed.
Kushusi nami yama.
Yeah. And then
I'm
I start,
oiling on that level.
right? And you
Yeah.
just start feeling like, okay, yeah, it really seems like it's happening. You know,
Yeah.
it really
Yeah.
seems like it can happen.
Yeah.
It really seems like there is rather maybe space for a vendor boy from Limpopo
most
or at the
definitely.
table, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
So,
I think you're about to set your own table. You know
Sure.
what I mean?
Yeah.
You're coming in with something fresh, something
Sure.
different. And I know you say, I'm shy, but it's coming in so strong, it's so confident,
Sure.
it's so you,
Yeah.
it's so believable. And I think
Yeah.
that's what people are going to fall in love with, is that
Sure.
the authenticity is definitely,
Yes, ma'am.
definitely there. So the song is dropping. Has it dropped? What's going on?
Well, the song is gonna drop,
Yeah.
I believe, very soon.
Yeah.
I just don't have too much insight as to like when and like the specifics and everything.
Yeah.
But we even shot the video.
Yeah.
We shot the video for Tukutele.
Yeah.
With Limek Crazy.
Yes.
Or
Limek.
Limek.
I mean, he's really crazy.
Hey.
Like, he is a crazy
And I love his
creator.
personality a lot. And I feel
Yes.
like his personality is always like mostly like authentic as well.
Yes,
You know,
and he wants
he's himself.
to help.
Sure, yeah,
Like, he'll
he's
be
there.
like, nah, my nigga, take this song.
Yeah,
you know
he's
what I
there,
mean?
he's
Yeah,
there,
and
you
then
know.
that's literally what everyone says about him, is that
Sure.
he's literally genuine and always wants to
Sure,
help. Yeah.
sure, yeah. And just, being within like that same space. And during that time, it's a lot of people that you see maybe on socials.
Yeah.
And now you gotta wow this and wow that. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you met anyone that you were like, I wish I never met them, because then their personality, but don't say their name.
Yeah, of course.
You know, but like, have you met someone that you were like, Aish?
Yeah, I have met quite a few, because I believe, I don't know, like there's a whole different personality. At the end of the day, as a human being, you're gonna be as you are.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have met a few people who I was like, you know what?
Writing live from the far.
Yeah, because I don't like drama as well. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm very like hands off.
It's okay. Yeah.
So I have met a few, but it didn't escalate to anything at all. It was
Yeah.
just like, you like that.
Okay, I
sharp.
see you,
Yeah,
yeah.
If that's who you wanna be, then it's okay. I'm gonna be who I am. At the end of the day, you see me, I see you. Everybody's existing within their own world. It's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So I have met a few like that, but I also try to like, be okay with everybody who's around me. Because at the end
Yeah.
of the day, we all have
We are all
our
different.
own backgrounds, personalities, our own
Yeah.
upbringing, and everything. You
Yeah.
know, you might be misunderstood by somebody as well.
Yeah.
And you might need them to understand you at the end of the day.
Absolutely. At least you come with wisdom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you've grown enough and you've seen the world enough.
Yes.
So is the perception of the industry, right?
Yeah.
What you had in your head and what you're living and experiencing now, is it what you expected? Is it more than what you expected?
At this point in time, I'm not too surprised by too many things, because I feel like things tend to be the same in many aspects
Yes.
of life, right?
Yes.
So I have met my own fair share of like someone trying to like this guy block you in some way. I
Yes.
have met my own share of I don't vibe with you that much.
Yeah.
Don't come to my space and whatever.
Yeah.
So it was really nothing new for me when I experienced anything
Yeah.
that is not too likable.
Yeah.
But no, nothing came to me as a surprise. I'm just like, people are like this with every, would I say industry?
Yeah.
Yeah, with every industry rather, or with everywhere where something is happening.
Yes, yes.
And there are some people there where it's happening via.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's a thing.
Yeah.
So I was not, what? Oh my God, my heart. Yeah, I
Yes.
was just like, okay, yeah, sure, okay, yeah, this is
I
what
get
it is.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, when I was reading your bio, you did a song with Tyler. Did you do a remix?
No, it was, listen, it was, you see those DistroKid type of vibe where you
Yes.
buy a license?
Yes.
And they like, you can do a cover song with this license.
I
and yes.
see.
So I bought that, right?
Yes.
And I made a version in Chivenda.
Yo.
Then I said cover song.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But eventually it was taken out of Spotify.
Because I mean.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I mean,
of course. Yeah.
Obviously, you kind of have more streams than the owner of the
Yeah,
song.
of course. Yeah. But I got it. I understood.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yes.
It's your property, man.
Yeah.
I feel like at some point if I start feeling some type of way about my property,
But I
would
mean, if it says it's just a cover song, right?
It literally
so
said.
people do Beyonce covers, they
Sure,
do
they
CC
do, yeah.
covers. And I think I would probably think that it would be something that will push the song even more. Because you know what I mean? The song
Most def.
was at the highest level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think that would have just like
And in
switched it.
Venda, that thing was like, because I was singing in a language that they understood. So it
Absolutely.
was like, yeah, you know.
Yes,
Yeah, but I
yes.
get it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get
If
it.
it was me, I would have just been like, boy, remix, let's do this.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, different people, different strokes for different
Sure.
people. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? For whatever reason, maybe he felt like
Yeah.
he wanted it to be just
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm heartbroken now because I was gonna be like, let's
Oh,
play it. Let me hear
yeah.
your verse. Okay, but give me a flow. Let me see how it went. Kinda like
No,
how
it was
went.
like there's this guy at home. Like we love I don't know making fun of our public figures,
Yes,
right? And
yes.
they're okay with it.
Yeah.
So there's this guy with a circle head, right? It's circular.
Yes.
It looks like a marble.
Yes.
So in Shivenda, a marble is Chipurumbu.
Yes.
So like I was calling out that guy's name. I didn't think it was gonna be that wild.
Yes.
But like even for people who didn't understand the language,
Yes.
yeah, they were like, yeah, this is crazy.
Yeah.
It goes. Dinyi watoya chipurumbu amfenda. Dinyi watoya chipurumbu amfenda. Dika. Right? So his
Yeah,
name is
yeah, yeah.
Ndika.
Yes.
So on that part it goes, Mungana a ziwe rinwe, say like,
Yes,
let it go down and we
ziwe,
drink.
yeah.
So that sort of like flew that side.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I started seeing people like engaging as well outside of our,
Yes,
circle that side.
yes.
So I guess that's what made it sort of like seem like a whole, another song. I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah.
I mean, I would think.
But it was
would've-
vibing though.
I know, because I heard it on TikTok at some point.
Yeah, it was vibing. Like
I was like, okay, Lutroo, you better sing, brother. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was really exciting, for me
Sure.
to hear that, and I love like your creativity.
Sure.
Because at some point were you a rapper?
Yeah, I know. I've tried a bit of everything. Eh?
Yeah.
I started with hip hop.
Yeah, because I
Went
can
to
tell
R&B,
like in your
Afrobeat,
flows. I was like,
everything. I try to keep it like music more, rather than just what do you saying. Like I'm a
Yes.
musician, so I
Yes.
try to like be a musician.
so what do your parents have to say now?
Now, I'm left with my mom now.
Oh.
Yeah, it's been like
Okay.
this. So yeah, she's hyped.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's hyped. I think this is the most I've seen her hyped
Happy,
in my life.
yes.
Yeah, because she sees it and she's like, "Is that you on TV?"
Yes,
Right? Because
yes.
like with parents, it's like if I see you on TV,
Ah,
then
we are making
my
money.
son, Warner,
Yeah,
gone.
gone.
Right? So
Yeah.
to her, so now she's like on. She actually joined TikTok to
TikTok, yeah.
sort of like see what I'm
Yes.
doing. Yeah, but with some content, I have to like sort of cause,
Blog, eh?
yeah. Because like Christian
yeah,
parents,
yeah, yeah.
That's things I sing, and she's like, "What were you saying there?"
It's like,
And
no,
I'm
man.
like, no, ish, don't try it.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah.
It's vibes. So she loves it.
Yeah.
She loves it right now, and she understands it. She
Yeah.
understands it more now
Love that.
than ever before.
Yeah.
Because you can at least see that. Yeah, my son is actually being celebrated
Yeah.
out there
Yeah.
at some point.
And I'm pretty sure abomakhelwane be like, hey, sibona umntana wakho lapha
Of course,
kuma-TV.
of course.
Wenza one.
They be singing like they sing your song and they just look at you and they want you to like respond. So it's like,
You know when they walk past you and they start singing
Right.
the song? And you're like, you could have just said, hi.
yeah, and then they just sing and look at you.
Yeah, they're like, just to say, I know you. Yes.
And they look at you like this, and you have to
Yes.
say something.
You say hi.
What's
Yes,
happening?
yes.
Yeah. So that vibe,
Yeah.
I appreciate it so much though, because like these are some of the things that I have always dreamt of,
Yeah.
And the dream was far fetched. During the time, it was so far fetched.
Yeah.
Because like we just here, we here. If
Yeah.
you try to sing something different than what's happening here, now it sounds like you are twanging or who do you think you are, bro? So
Yeah, because I mean, your vendor sounds like French.
Yes, that's what I try to do as well, right? Because like along the lines, I learned the art of, I don't know, using your voice as an instrument,
Yeah, absolutely.
right?
Yeah.
Where it speaks before it actually speaks.
Yeah.
So I've always tried to learn along those lines. I guess that's where eventually, subconsciously, then I try to put out my music in ways that can be resonated with other people as well, even
Absolutely.
though
On a more
I am
global
using
scale.
my
Yeah.
language. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
So, any upcoming projects, any one that you would like to work with? Like anyone you're just like, if I could work with this guy,
Yeah.
man, my career.
Well, I'm still waiting for Mjolo remix.
It's coming. The EP is coming.
I'm really looking forward to that
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Really looking forward to that. Uh, people I would love to work with
Yeah.
besides that. Because like
It
with
can
me,
be
it's
local, it can be international.
yeah. Because with me, it's more about energy. I don't know.
Yeah.
But like, just from a distance.
Yes. Who
I
do
don't.
you
There's just so
gravitate?
many people who are doing the most. Eh?
Yeah.
I find it so hard to like choose.
Pinpoint.
Yeah, but like, I already have like something with Lima Crazy.
Yeah.
Something else besides what we
one
did
that
with
you did with, yeah,
That's
Khanya.
also like very. I
Yes.
like that song as well.
Yes.
I really love working with. Although we haven't like met in the same place.
Yes.
But like I feel like the music.
Kinda
That's
just
happening.
gels.
Yeah, I like it. I
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah.
I would also like to work with like just the Grotmans of the industry, just for that, you know. Yeah, like
The goated status.
yeah, your Kabza the Smalls,
Yeah.
your Abo
Oh,
Pori.
he's crazy, yeah.
Your Abo Oskido as well. You know,
Absolutely,
yeah,
yeah.
like the OGs.
Yeah.
I really want to like be in the same space with the OGs
Yeah.
and sort of like harness that energy and
Yeah.
like sort of like learn from them as well. Besides the music.
Yeah.
And I feel like also the music would probably like do the most. You know,
Yeah.
if like after all that harnessing of all that energy and also like learning from them
Yeah.
and just being in that space and yeah because it takes time to process so I
Yeah.
think it would take time
Is
but like
it?
I really want to be in that space to a point where when the music is created
Yeah.
yeah awesome yeah
Right? So you said you were excited about Look, I'm excited. I probably listen to that stuff like every other day.
I
You know
love
what I
that
mean?
song.
Because I think like what you did on the song, and I want people, guys, because I'm not even blowing his horn because he's on my show and that he's like, y'all need to watch out for this guy. Can you just give them like, oh my gosh,
Okay.
like a piece?
Njolo, njolo.
Okay, I'm good.
yeah, sure.
Cholo, cholo.
Yeah.
It's the one. Ooh la la buena. Cholo, cholo, cholo. Oh, minanya
Ya samujolo siwon siringa ungari doto shumo tota chenda find out mahola biru shumo bomba marofa fezi na urira simpaneri peza maduva ndisaideri take me to the streets I'm ready na unona rivonona ubache mujolo ra urata umogele boritamba samagarata da mufambiru za gumazimandana and shapungaye I just really can't with your lies. Now I just wanna party, make some in the lane, enjoy life, something like
My
that.
goodness. Like, it's crazy because that's what I'm saying. It sounds like it sounds like another language.
Right,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
It sounds so global. Take me
Sure.
to the streets, I'm ready. Ready. Oh my God. I mean, I cannot wait for people to hear you, to
Yeah.
buy your music, to stream. I cannot wait to attend your concert.
Sure.
Because I really feel like once you step into the greatness that you are, because sometimes when you're still in the journey of music, I'm moving, but
Sure.
when you get to that confidence level, I
Yeah,
just cannot
yeah.
see you and you're like max.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
turned, like 100%.
It's definitely coming. I believe in that.
Yeah,
so much.
yeah.
Yeah, most definitely.
So do you have any other work that you're bringing, that
No,
you're releasing just as a solo project?
Yeah, I'm bringing something out by the end of this week. Yeah,
Oh.
I have a song called Pusha
Mm-hmm.
with some. It's just about the hustle, and yeah, I'm more. I don't know. I'm more because I'm usually soft with. So I'm a bit
Aggressive.
aggressive
Yeah,
there,
yeah, yeah.
and trying to like be intentional with the art of hustling and
Yes,
everything. So
yes.
it's just about pushing. I make this music with my brothers Jules Black, Safari DJ as
Yeah.
well. And then I also have a song called Shamina, right? It's a love song. Yeah. That's where like I'm just
Shithandwa Shamina.
yeah, just appreciating,
Yeah.
your person and
Yeah.
making sure that
You
they feel they're
dating
very.
someone?
Yeah, actually, hey,
How long?
it's been 2 years now.
Hectic.
Yeah, it's been.
And how's that going?
Yeah, it has its ups and downs, eh?
Yeah.
It definitely has its ups and downs. This is the longest I've been in a relationship, actually.
Is it? Kudos to
Yeah.
you, sir.
Usually it would be 4 months, 5 months. That
Yeah.
was the max.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like with that, I don't know. I sort of like
She's
found
the
a
one.
ground. Yeah, I found a ground where as well, where there's a bit more understanding
Yeah.
than like what I was used to usually. Because like, bruh, you wanna go out on studio and be at studio.
you're out all
now you're not
night,
talking to
see,
me.
You're busy.
Yeah, you understand?
Yeah.
And like I need to be chasing my dreams as well.
Yeah.
So I think it's because like the person I'm with sort of like gets to a point where they understand.
Yeah, what you are all
Yeah,
about.
Yeah.
Oh, that's phenomenal. Is she the one?
Yeah, I mean she is the one. I mean,
Yeah.
why not?
Yeah.
I believe in fate, yes.
Yeah.
It's just that when it comes to this thing of Mjolo, fate,
Jolo.
I feel like I don't know, right?
Whoa. Ask us.
Yeah, I feel like I'm more logical about it,
Yeah.
You want to be with someone who also keeps like your mental health stable
Yeah,
as well.
absolutely.
Because at the end of the day, if you're gonna push for, you need to be at your right state of mind.
Absolutely.
So I feel like because of that,
Yeah.
then to me she is the one.
Yeah.
You
Do
know?
you think your dad would be proud of you?
Right now,
Yeah.
crazy proud.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy proud. My dad used to take a Bluetooth speaker, right?
Yeah.
To the tavern
Yeah.
where people are playing music.
Yeah.
And he would tell them to stop. I just arrived, stop your music. We're going to listen to my son. Right? Then he would buy
Listen.
right?
Yeah.
Then he used to believe in me. That was like my biggest fan.
Yeah.
Then he would buy Black Label,
Yes.
put his Black Label down,
Yeah.
play the Bluetooth speaker. They must understand that this is my son.
Oh.
I gave birth to a superstar. Listen
Yeah.
to this guy or go home or stop your music or I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like he used to be a very friendly man in the hood.
Yeah.
So everybody used to like
him,
reason.
yeah.
So whatever he would say, hey,
Yeah.
stop this music. Let's listen to my son. To a point where he would actually call me at home sometimes.
Yeah.
And I'd be so annoyed.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, hey, I'm at the tavern now. Take the guitar and come with it to the tavern now.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, Dad,
You try to
I'm your
explain.
father. I gave birth to you. You're going to take that guitar.
You're gonna
and you're going to
come
walk
here.
to the tavern. I have someone who I want you to sing for.
Yes.
Then I'll go there. Like so annoyed.
Yeah.
But I'd sing and
Yeah.
I'd sing. And that to me also like taught me that like you could have people who believe in you more than you believe in yourself.
absolutely.
And you actually do need those people.
Yeah, you do.
Because like these are the people who give you courage when it doesn't even make sense.
Absolutely.
Right? These are the people who leave you with memories that remind you of who you are
Yeah.
when like you don't really like resonate with who you are that
Yeah,
much at
yeah.
that moment in time.
Yeah.
So yeah, my dad was like that. My dad used to hype me up like crazy. So much
He was
that
a crazy hype man.
crazy, crazy.
I love
yeah.
that. That's such an amazing story. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That because it's not often that parents really like are full like supporting the dream that you were
Yeah.
choosing, and they're cheering and they're playing. You know what I
Sure,
mean?
sure.
And I think my dad was also like that for me.
Right.
So it's really great to see the parents engaging and wanting the
Sure,
best for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I mean, he was a logical man. Like he would say, "Don't go out at night."
Yes.
But like I feel like low key, it was just a parent like looking out for. But like he really, really used to believe in me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you started with like gospel. Why not gospel though? Why not sing gospel as like a musical choice?
Can I tell you my truth?
Yeah.
I don't like feeling hypocritical, right? I don't like feeling like I'm pretending most of the time.
Yeah.
Like I actually hate being pretentious.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, it comes with a lot of admin.
Yeah.
Always gotta like maintain some lies.
Yeah.
Maintain some actions
Yeah.
that are not even like a part of who you are. So yes, I used to worship on stage, and it was amazing. I mean, for me,
Yeah.
right? But like just the fact that I would go on the stage and go to another song and sing, I wanna ha ha ha, and
Yes.
right,
Yeah.
and I mean, yeah, there are people who are suitable for that type of music. But
Absolutely.
like now, I sing. I'm a youth. I sing for the youth as well
Yeah.
sometimes
Yeah.
during the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was a thing where I decided, you know what? Let me just like live my truth, right?
Yeah.
Hey, cause like this religion thing requires you to,
Be committed.
yeah, and
Yeah.
also to be very, I don't know, cause anxiety when it comes to religion, you have to follow
But is it
certain.
okay? Can I just? Is it religion that requires you to be a certain way, or is it the people that require you to be a certain way?
Yeah, I would say the people as well.
Yeah.
But in a sense that, like, what I'm saying is in a sense that I am talking to the same people. You understand? Of which I'm gonna go on stage with a tattoo. That looks like, to the normal grain, it looks like, hey, wena, Satan, right?
I get
And
you.
I have to go to the stage
Yeah.
and lift up the same hand with the same tat
Yeah.
and try and get people into worshiping God,
Yeah.
right? And now you hear in the background people just saying, "Hey, I don't understand this child, wait. I don't understand one, two, and three, four,
Oh,
wait."
busy ka di-tattoo.
Yeah, and then
More.
busy. Hey, I heard this other song when he was saying, "I can ha and he,"
Eh.
and he wants to lead us into the presence of the Lord. You know?
Yes.
So it was that thing where I love God. Trust
Yeah,
me, I
yeah,
love God
yeah,
so much. I
yeah.
don't think I would be anything without God.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, but like I love Him personally.
Yes.
As far as like the whole concept of being in buildings and being in a certain way, that's why I had to like, you know what? Let me just
Yeah.
live my truth, make my music
Yeah.
without thinking otherwise, because like I won't be fully functional in anything
Absolutely.
on that side of
Yeah.
of things. You know?
Yeah. Because I mean, I think your relationship with God is your relationship
True,
with God.
very personal.
You know what I mean? And for me, I always say that it's not about who you can be when everyone is watching. It's who you are when
Sure.
no one's watching. When it's just you and God.
Yeah.
The things you do, the things you say, the things you think about other people. Because ungaba holy esontweni, but
Yeah.
you're the biggest moloi
Yeah.
in the community. You like I say,
It happens all the
Yeah.
time, you know? Yeah.
Yeah.
It really happens all the time. So I feel like to me it was that thing. You know what? I don't want to be pretentious anymore. I don't want to go in front of God and start feeling some sort of guilt. I want God to take me as I am.
Yeah.
If there's anything at all that He feels should not be a part of me, then we will sort that out between me and Him
yeah.
during that relationship.
You will always find a way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I stopped the whole gospel thing. I have a very beautiful gospel song.
Is it?
I've been trying to sell it because, like, yeah, I'm like, yo.
There's
But
a
I might,
song.
I don't know. I might.
Just keep it, you
I
know.
don't know.
Maybe God
I might-
wants to
at
use
some
it
point.
at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So to the child that comes from where you come from, what message can you give to them?
You gotta believe outside of what you see. Because I read in the Bible, it says faith is the substance of things hoped for, right?
Yes.
The evidence of things that you have not yet seen.
Yes.
So the evidence is the faith itself. You gotta like the fact that you believe it.
Yeah.
And if you believe it so much, it
Yeah.
means that it will happen.
Yeah.
You don't need to see it. You don't need to like view it.
Yeah.
You don't need to like touch it at that moment in time. You gotta
Just
believe
gotta
in yourself
know.
so much that whatever you do is out of that belief, out of that faith. Because especially for people at home, right? Shout out to people like Makadzi as well, you know, for representing
Yeah.
the vendor child
Such a
as well.
queen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So much that most of us now actually think, oh wow, it's actually
vendor's
possible.
cool. Yeah.
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 So in that space, like we all pushing and like with someone like me who's pushing and like people can see that okay, this is being pushed. The only thing that was here above everything was the faith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
So I just encourage everybody to believe in themselves that
Yeah.
much. If you believe that you are that, then you are definitely that. It's up to
Yeah.
you, not up to the second person.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Oh man, lovely. It was lovely having you. So we're about to wrap up our interview. But before you leave,
Yeah.
you obviously have to give us a sensational performance.
Without a doubt.
So you can introduce your song to say this is Lutroo the music and I'm going to be performing.
Yeah. What it do? What's up? It's your boy Lutroo the Music, the vendor superstar right here. And I am going to be performing a song called Ketile featuring Kevin Songs. I hope you enjoy this. Shout out.
Oh, Kechile, boy.
Hey.
Lutroo, thank you so much for coming to our show. It was amazing to have you. I'm looking forward to your performance.
Yes, ma'am.
And where can people follow you? Bookings, because...
Nah, thank you so much for having me, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate this moment so much. As you know, or as you already know, it's your boy Lutroo the Music. So you can find me on social media. On Instagram, it's LUTROO space DA-music. Everywhere, right? And if you're trying to book your boy, you can dial 078 309 1645, right? That's where you can like book me, and yeah, we can see what we can do
Let's
about
bring
that.
on the vendor superstar on board. Make sure that you get those bookings going and make sure that you follow him on his social media. Also, make sure that you follow us on Behind the Brand on Instagram, across all social platforms. Really, really amazing episode. Love it. And I cannot wait to see you perform not only in Africa, but also internationally, because I feel like you're giving me that global superstar vibe.
Appreciate it so much.
So I cannot wait for your performance now.
Thank you. So much. Sure. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Lutroo the Music, and this song is called Ketile. Ano matuba ni botura ni komera, ai rukobira saketera, manu lagu yonchenera, somo jolo si contendera, ai rufunora werunta kata, manu ribata jugera, yeah. Biruni baby ene uka fransit, atarucheze na mangwema auti, ababuze uringa bangeno ochiesha, ai abakuni. Ninge kutiki baby tinga kaki, if you wear a car be your car keys. Kabangeno vele baby ene ukufune shwa, ai abakui. Yeah, asiuri di itanga kore, chire hore ndi chauri, no decide amiru yanga. Asiuri di itanga kore, chire hore ndi chauri, ketile, ketile, ketile. Ene uwanga, oh you know. Oh baby, I only got eyes for you. I am so in love with you. Menaye ribari kuresa dali, swati mari doshi kudeta. Biruni baby ene uka fransit, atarucheze na mama auti, ababuze oringa bangeno jiesha, ai abakui. Minge kutiki baby tinga kaki, if you want a car be your car keys. Kabangeno vele baby ene ukufune shai, ai abakui. Let's go. Asiuri di itanga kore, chireone ndi chauri, yo decide amiru yanga. Asiuri di itanga kore, chireone ndi chauri, ketile, ketile, ketile. Ene uwanga, oh you know nindi fanaye, ne ketile, ketile. Ene uwanga, oh you know nindi fanaye, ne ketile, ketile. Hey, para pa pa, she contendera, ne contendera. Yeah, she contendera, yeah, contendera. Nana musita tukora. Sometimes I feel like Tongotea.
I'd be lost without you, Zatopera. So baby, never ever leave. Here we go. Asuri itanga kori, jireo dendi chauri, yo decide biru yanga. Asuri itanga kori, jireo dendi chauri, ketile, ketile, ketile. Ene uwanga, oh you know nindi fanaye. Oh, you know, Nindi Fanaye. Here we go. She I don't go see people at night, Potorari.